Alright, I'm going to show a quick tutorial on how to use Ford's tool. I believe it is 310-123, which is a fuel lock ring. This is a 2005 Ford Freestyle. To get to the gas tanks, you got to remove at least one of the captain's chairs in the back and undo the 13mm bolts back here, the nuts, to lift this enough far back so I can get the carpet up. So once I get the carpet ripped out, which is kind of tucked underneath the trim, so you just kind of have to be forceful or take the extra step and remove the trim too. But I am not doing that because I don't want to waste more time. You'll have your main pump on the passenger side, then your secondary. This is a saddle style gas tank where it's like a, it's like a kind of like a horse saddle or a horseshoe. So in order to get these off, I use 2 flathead screwdrivers. And you'll see there's like a gap here. You don't want to stick the screwdriver here. You want to stick it like right here or in front of this flap. Is that actually more ideal? Let me get the light here better. Okay, it's kind of hard to do one-handed. Yeah, kind of have to be forceful. I had this out last week, so that it's already kind of fallen in because I failed. What happened was I was using a punch and a 3-pound hammer trying to get the locking ring off. And the locking ring was so rusted since I live in the Chicagoland that I could not get it off. So there you go. You can see the locking ring, which is this ring that you can see. GM and Chrysler uses it, even some foreign cars. Not all cars use this. My Ford Mustang does not have one of these. It's just a bolt-on hat. So you gotta take this off, slide this over. And it simply slides over. Okay. And no special tools needed for these fuel lines. You just press, push towards in, and then it'll come right out. I gotta set the camera down here 1 second. Okay, one. It's more of a 2-hand job, so I just kind of press that button, pushed in a little bit, and then it slid right out without letting go of that button. Same story here. There's a button here. You can feel it on my finger. I won't be able to show you because it's parallel, but it's there. You press it, do the same thing. Push it downwards and then up. And off it comes. You can start smelling fuel. Now's a good time to give it a rag. Or also, I like to keep fire extinguisher handy in case something stupid happens. Like I said, I was using a hammer and a punch to get this loose. And I hope my camera just didn't start flipping on me here. And the ideal is, I didn't pay the $180 Ford wanted. Amazon sells our nice Chinese version of the $65.99. I got this for about $56 to my doorstep. And Rock Auto sells new rings. This is OEM Ford. They'll probably rust again. Got about $27 to the for the pair to my door. So if I can't get this off with this, I'm gonna end up having to cut it off, which is not something you want to do around fuel vapors. I might even have to drop the tank. So ideally, you can look at this tool. It has 2 little tabs, and then one on this side. And what happens is you want to get it just under the ring in it, so it locks it in your position. So you want to make sure you're not teetering. And then it has a provision for a half-inch drive ratchet. So I got it like snugged in there. Make sure I'm not teetering. I'm gonna probably use an extension. All I got is that as a 1/2 inch. And I'm not going to use a breaker bar yet. I want to see if I can get away without using that much force. Just use your standard Craftsman here. So, yeah. One-handed ain't going to do it. I might have to put you guys down. Oh my god, it's tight. I might fail. I might not get this, but this is how ideally how the tool works. And made in the good country of China. I don't know if I'll get many uses out of this thing with the rust I got on this car. This car is 125,000 miles, 127,000 miles, and we're changing out the fuel level sending units because I'm getting faulty readings on the gauge. Fill up the car and it'll show me half, then it'll show me full, then it'll show me empty. It's got a check engine light of a P2068. Rock Auto sells the new floats and wiring for about 90 bucks your door for both tanks. So let's give this a two-hand heave and see what happens. Jesus. I'm losing some of my leverage with this extension. And I'm going to use a breaker bar, so a little more give, more leverage, I mean. But it's kind of hard with this carpet in the way. Come on, get in there. Oh! And this is, I'm putting all my body weight into it. This is insane. As you can see, the corrosion and rust has been so bad on this, I might have to get a cutting wheel out. And that doesn't really give me the warm and fuzzies. I'm open to suggestions. I have sprayed this with PB Blaster a week or two ago when I tried this before. Now that there's tools here, I thought it'd be a cinch. But as you can see, I'm still fighting. I'm going to spray it with more and try again later.